Welcome, fellas, to the Captain Saver Bro Show, episode 25. I don't know what I'm gonna call this one, but my man Blueface, the rapper, is about to crash out. We're gonna be talking about Blueface today, and his toxic situation with I don't know what to call this chick, Chrisean Rock. I think that's her name, Chrisean Rock, or something like that. But this is Blueface's girlfriend. They're in a very publicly toxic situation, and we're gonna be breaking that down. First, before we get into the game, this show is available via Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. So just type in Captain Saver Bro Show on any of those platforms, and this show will come right up. Fellas, I have a free training coming up on August 25th. August 25th. 3 secrets to make a woman fall in love with you. Click the link in the description. Click the link in the bio. Click the link in the comments. You do not want to miss this. Come get this free game, free training. 3 secrets to make a woman fall in love with you. This episode is also brought to you by The Players Club, theplayersclub.vip. Fellas, join The Players Club. It's our private, exclusive men's community where we give you coaching calls twice a month. We give you coaching calls. You can come and I can coach you twice a month. You can bring your text threads, your screenshots, your DMs, your dating app profiles, your photos, whatever. And if it's holes in your game, I get your game right. I give you game, give you the solutions to your problems. We also network. You can network with all types of guys in there, guys that's like-minded, different walks of life, different, income levels, and get game from everybody. So it's just like a network fellowship of players in there. I'm also you also get exclusive video breakdowns of the game, analysis that's too hot for YouTube, TikTok, and social media. I'm gonna be putting those videos on there. The how-to videos. You also get access to 4 of my most popular programs. My confidence course, how to vet women properly, how to find your value, and make yourself a high-value man, and what's the other one? Oh, how to make the modern woman submissive. So you get those for free once you join, and you also get a 50% discount on the premium courses, the Ultimate Ladies Man Dating Guide, how to make a woman fall in love with you, and Attraction 101. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. That's what you get. And it's a good group, man. It's a good group. We're growing. We had about 150 members, I think, maybe 150, 160 so far. We're growing. Click the link on the description or in the comments or wherever you see this and join. And I got you. I see you on the other side. Also, follow me on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at King Dreism, KingDreism. Let's get into this game. Now, today we're going to talk about Blueface's situation. My man Blueface is in a very sticky situation. And if Blueface don't get himself together, he's going to crash out. So all my guys who follow me, send this to Blueface. I got a lot of celebrity people that follow me, a lot of famous people, a lot of actors. Somebody send this to me, send this to Blueface or tag Blueface in this or send this to his DM or whatever, because he's going to crash out and he don't know any better. And I'm pretty sure, I would hope his manager is Whack 100, a guy by the name of Whack 100, an older guy. I would hope Whack 100 is trying to, give him some game to let him know that he's crashing out. But I mean, he probably want to listen. Blueface is a young guy. He's a young guy. So, and a lot of the times young men have to bump their heads. They don't like to listen. They hard-headed. But send this to Blueface because I'm trying to save him because my man is going to crash out. I'm going to break this game all the way down. I don't know if nobody has broken the game down like this to Blueface yet. So that's what we're going to be doing. But so he's dating this woman who's a clear wreck, right? It's clearly toxic. And I can tell he's blinded by sex. He's blinded by the goods. He's blinded by, how she putting it on him and how she treating him and shit like that. But, he's in this situation with this chick, and what got my attention, when this first got my attention, this relationship, because you guys know I don't really do the celebrity gossip shit. I don't really care what's going on with celebrity gossip. That's why I don't really talk about a lot of that shit on my shows, because I personally don't care about it, and I don't like to gossip, right? But if there's a situation where I can teach you so you don't crash out or you can learn, I'm all over it. And this is one of the ones I'm all over it. Now, at first, at first it didn't really, it was just like, okay, whatever. But then as things kept happening and happening, I was like, I may need to cover this so guys can see what's going on here. And you can literally see he about to crash out. So the first thing that caught my eye was earlier this year, right? Earlier this year, I saw a video of the girl Whack 100 and Blueface or whatever trying to kick her out, and she wouldn't leave, right? And the police had to get called and all of that. First of all, when the police get called, game over. You see what I'm saying? If a chick calls the police on you, or you get into it with a chick and somebody else call the police call the police on the situation, you should never deal with that woman again, especially black men, because you already know how it is in America, right? As far as that goes. So you don't want to, the least police contact, the better. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because of what's going on. And a lot of guys who not from these areas, who not from these worlds, or who not from these communities, they don't understand that. They don't have to, they can't fathom that, you know, they can't fathom that level of, they can't fathom what's going on and why people feel like that, because they didn't experience it. I experienced it. You see what I'm saying? Growing up. But, you know, once the police get called again, especially if you're a black man, you don't, that shit is very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So, but the police end up getting called. I don't know what was the outcome of that, but a few weeks later, maybe a month or so later, they tried to kick her out again. I guess they broke up again. And she stole his car. She stole his car and drove it across country, right? And I'm going to read the news article of this shit so y'all can see what I'm saying. This happened in February, right? It says musician Chrisean Rock was apprehended by police for selling crack cocaine, right? Artist Chrisean Rock was arrested on Monday in Oklahoma for possession and selling drugs like crack cocaine and for driving a stolen vehicle. She was caught and arrested at 11 a.m. Monday, February 14th, so on Valentine's Day. Chrisean Rock is a rapper from Los Angeles who rose to stardom after appearing in Blueface's reality show, Blue Girls Club. The 21-year-old was born and raised in Baltimore, joined Blueface's music label in 2020, and is attempting to make it as a musician. Blueface is an American musician who is mostly known for his songs, Tatiana, blah, 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 blah. Chrisean Rock has a YouTube account too. She has not yet updated her profile in over a year though. She's a rising star in the recording industry, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so why was she arrested? She was busted in Oklahoma on Monday for reportedly dealing narcotics and operating a stolen car. Chrisean Rock allegedly pushed her way into Blueface rapper's residence once more, this time running off with some money. So she stole some money and she stole his car. According to Whack 100, who's Blueface's manager, said Rock, according to Whack 100, who's Blueface's manager. So according to Whack 100, she stole some money and she stole his car. Rock was 1,700 miles away in Oklahoma when authorities discovered her, where she was arrested for possession and selling crack cocaine and operating a stolen car. Blueface responded to Chrisean Rock's arrest in his Instagram stories and made fun of her, even suggesting that he get her bail. He wrote in his story, "Bitch stole my car and thought she was going to drive to Baltimore 25 hours away. Dumbass." He further wrote, "A thief is the worst thing you can be as a female. I'd have more respect for a prostitute. Talk about some come bail me out." He was condemned by social media and how he talked about Chrisean Rock and about women in general, but he has not responded for so far. So of course Black Twitter dragged him and these hoes dragged him because he expressing himself about a bitch stealing his car and driving it way across the country and then getting locked up with crack cocaine. Who the fuck who sell or smoke crack cocaine anyway nowadays? Like, do people still sell that shit? If you like, that's a junkie stunt. But anyway, like, what he's supposed to do, these hoes getting mad at him, and he was condemned because he expressed himself because she stole money from him and stole his fucking car. So now he got to pay impound fees. Now he got to bail her out of jail and all this type of shit, which is thousands and thousands of dollars. This chick is costing him thousands and thousands of dollars. Me, that would have been it. That would have been it. But You can't tell these young guys nothing. Right? You can't tell these young guys nothing. Like, what are you doing with a woman who does something like this, that thinks to do, I'm gonna steal a car and I'm gonna drive to Baltimore from Los Angeles? Like, what type of logic or even feelings, like, we say, oh, women only operate on feelings or whatever. Like, how do you even feel that is even remotely even cool, or you feel that you're gonna get away, or you feel like, how do you even feel or think something like that? And to have crack on you, like is she smoking crack or selling it? Like, what the hell? You see what I'm saying? In a stolen car. Like, why would you even deal with a woman like this? You see what I'm saying? That's a junkie stunt. We call shit like that junkie stunt. Shit that crackheads do. I wouldn't be surprised if she smoked that shit, to be honest. You see what I'm saying? But that's a clear junkie stunt. Right? Now, he bonded her out of jail. Blueface bonded her out of jail. Right? And then she was arrested again. She was arrested again because for a failure to appear on that case. A few months later, she was arrested again in New Orleans. She had a warrant out and all type of shit. So now he got to bond her out again. You see what I'm saying? And my man is just throwing away money on a goofy bitch. A goofy, toxic, that don't have half a brain. Like, how crazy do you have to be? How emotional do you have to be to steal a car with drugs on you? Not even weed or something like that, like hard drugs, and drive it across the country. It ain't that high. That's like next level junkie stunt. A junkie, for those who don't know, is a person that's a drug addict. You see what I'm saying? But, she was arrested for that. And then he bonded her out, which is thousands of dollars, collateral and all type of shit. And then she fucked that up and got arrested again for failure to appear. Then he had to get her out again. Now, after that, right? After that, and even then I was like, whatever. I'm pretty sure he gonna leave him alone. So the other day, I'm surfing the internet on social media, and I see a video of them two fighting in the streets. Like, in the streets, fighting. Somebody's recording them fighting it. Play it for me. I want y'all to watch this, right? I want y'all to watch this shit.
What? I know, bro. You all right, dude? Bro, that's not good, bro. Damn, dude. Bro.
Let me go.
Damn, bro.
Look at this shit.
Keep following me.
Damn. Welcome to Hollywood.
Pause it. Now he trying to walk away. He trying to get away. She following him. She basically assaulting him. Okay, like, you see what I'm saying? And he trying to walk away from it. But what else do you expect from a bitch who would steal your car and drive it across the country? Steal your car and drive it across the country with dope on her. Like, what else do you expect? Play it.
Just take it easy. Oh, shit. That was bad. Bro, that was bad. That was
This shit
bad.
crazy, bro. Ain't nowhere in here. Ain't nowhere in here, bro. Ain't nowhere in here.
dude. Damn, yo. Damn. Yo, you guys just dropped the phone? You just dropped the phone?
You hear disrespecting
Yo, you just dropped the phone? Yo, dude, why are you hitting that man?
Pause it.
Yo, he's...
You hear her disrespecting him verbally? You a bitch. That's why she doing him like that, because that's how she feel about him. You see what I'm saying? Remember the 10 levels of disrespect. Remember the 10 levels of disrespect. Play
not doing nothing to you. Why are you hitting that man?
Take you to the car. Ain't no car, bitch. You gonna walk. Pause it. Fellas, if you ever in a situation like this, which you shouldn't be in no situation like but it ain't no car. It ain't no car. Don't let her get in your car. You call her Uber or call her Uber and send her on her by her way, and you get on up out of there. Or if she hitting you, need to call the police on her motherfucking ass and put her ass in jail. You see what I'm saying? Because this look bad on you. And I'll explain that in a second, but ain't no take me to the car. Take you to the car to do what? I was in I got a guy follows me. He's paralyzed. He was arguing with the girl. He was arguing with a girl in his car. He was arguing with his girl in his car, and somebody grabbed the steering wheel while they was arguing. I don't remember if it was him or her, whatever. But then in the heat of a moment, they driving. Then in the heat of the moment, they driving, and somebody grabbed the steering wheel and like jerked the steering wheel while he was driving. I don't know if it was him or her or who did it, but the steering wheel got jerked or whatever, and he crashed, and my man is paralyzed right now. This is one of my day one followers who's been following me from day one, paralyzed from the waist down. Can't walk, in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. See what I'm saying? Don't get in no car with no woman doing all that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? He glad he's still alive. You know, but finish it. Play it.
We're just trying to do a little IRL here, guys. I just walked out the house, dog. It's just a little dramatic. Oh yeah, bro. I just, first responder on the scene. Hollywood News.
This whole crazy. Now, you know the ill part about that? Like, the crazy part about that is that people are only going to see him restraining her. Even though they watch the whole 3 minutes, especially women. And the media is going to only see and paint the picture of him restraining her or him, on top of her so she can stop. That's all they're going to see. And he going to look like the monster. You see what I'm saying? You guys have to beware and be aware of, the times we in and your surroundings and how people take things. You don't want to be in a situation like that, especially for a guy like that with something to lose. This dude got everything to lose. This bitch ain't got nothing to lose. She ain't got nothing to lose, and he gonna crash out. She gonna literally bring him down. If he left her right now and stopped fucking with her, his career would take off again. You see what I'm saying? But all people gonna see, which they already have, you see what I'm saying? All people gonna see and say is you on top of her, you restraining her, right? And the media gonna twist it and make it look like he the abuser anyway, right? It says Blueface, all the headlines, Blueface fights ex because of infidelity, which she was cheating. I get on that in a minute. She was dealing with other dudes. She got caught dealing with other dudes. But instead of saying Chrisean Rock assaults Blueface, when it's clearly, the video clearly shows that Chrisean Rock assaults Blueface. Chrisean Rock's, punches Blueface or goes crazy on Blueface. It's going to say Blueface fights ex because of infidelity. You see what I'm saying? So you guys have to be aware of shit like that and understand the climate that we in and protect yourself against that. It's your responsibility to see to it that you're not in a situation like that. You see what I'm saying? So beware of that, right? Now, like I told you guys, the 10 levels of disrespect, right? If a woman is hitting you, she's probably cheating on you too. If she's to the point to where she's assaulting you, especially in public disrespect, calling you out your name, you a bitch. You a bitch. She telling you what she think of you. And she's treating you like that. She's more than likely cheating on you. You see what I'm saying? And she is, but we're gonna get into another video in a second because I just saw another video on TikTok, right? But another thing too about that, with stuff like that and situations like this, especially when it's public and it's like public shit, is like the narrative is like men make women crazy like that. Oh, he's making her crazy. Oh, his behavior, that's why she's acting like that. No, ain't nobody making nobody crazy. He not making that bitch crazy. The bitch already crazy. She been empty. She been toxic. She just finally found somebody that'll deal with it. And I'll get to that later in a second. But men don't make women crazy. Men don't make women crazy. Nobody can't make you something. Because by that same logic, do women make men abusers? Did you make him hit you? No. But here we have a society where women don't like to be held accountable. And nobody's holding her accountable for her actions. And ain't nobody ever gonna hold her accountable for her actions. Ain't nobody holding her accountable for her actions now. It's all Blueface. Blueface, what Blueface doing? He making her crazy. He got a baby mama. He cheated. His mama and shit. And she fought his mama before. I forgot to even talk about that in the beginning. She done fought the man mama. Ain't no way I'd be cool with a woman who fight my mama. Who fight my mom. Fist fight. You see what I'm saying? So my man Blueface gonna crash out. But so after that, if that wasn't enough, him basically about to crash out on camera, if that wasn't enough, he's still fucking with her. Because right after that, a video popped up of him, quote unquote, exposing her because of the narrative. Oh, Blueface beat up the girl. The Blueface was fighting this and this and this and that. So he went on live to explain what's happening. Play it for me.
ABD, the heavyweight champ of the world. Don't laugh now. It's funny. What's funny?
Not laughing.
Yes, she is.
Not laughing. Recording.
She done hit me in my shit.
Like that's
Got
how
a
is that
little
cool?
Shiner. So, because you're not saying nothing.
Just pause it.
Only way I can get you to talk.
Y'all think that shit cute. That shit ain't cute. It ain't because you got the best dick in the world. It ain't because you just got it like that and you just make the hoes crazy with your swag and your drip and your game and all that. No, that whole toxic. She's toxic and that's what she do. She just found somebody who will deal with it. You ain't special. Y'all think that shit cute and you let that shit go to your you let that shit stroke your ego because y'all out here playing with your egos. You leading with your egos. You lit your ego. You living your life based on your based through your ego, and your ego telling you, oh, you know, I just got it like that. No, you don't got it like that. She'll do that to anybody that allow it. She come from her background is trouble. She did a whole interview on it, which I'm not gonna get into all that. But she comes from a troubled background, a lot of trauma there, and you just the outlet for it, bro. You know, and it's aimed at her dad. So play it.
I can see she's fine. What's up, cuz? What you need? To leave me the fuck alone. Fuck it, 100,000. You viral now, cuz. Come on.
What?
You wanna beat me up in public and shit, so what's up?
I beat you up.
What will it take for us to end this nice and pleasant.
It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
A restraining order, fool.
100,000 is pretty pleasant.
It's not gonna do anything.
Yes, it is. You're gonna be set up. You're gonna get you. You feel me? Huh? What you want? Hmm?
No, nothing.
So you just
It's
gonna
too
leave on
crazy.
your own recognizance? What are we gonna do, cuz? You want a title fight? You wanna shot at the title, cuz? Like, you wanna box with me or something? Like, what are we doing?
I just wanna wake up tomorrow.
And then what?
Pause it. Like I'm trying to figure out, how are you even okay with somebody that's next to you that call you a bitch and hit? Like, I don't care who it is. Girlfriend, you're not finna be sitting next to me and you've been violent with me and you calling me out my name and you sleeping in my bed. You ain't even coming back to my house. Like, I don't understand. Like, where's the love? Like, you can't love and value yourself. Money don't. People think these celebrities get money and it just makes them better people with a whole lot of game. It just amplify who you are. There's no way in the hell ain't nobody finna be calling me no bitch. To be honest, me personally, and I'm gonna be 100% real. I'd rather you hit me than call me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you lose control and throw something at me and hit me or something than you to be in public. You a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch. Although I know the fact that you hit me lets me know that you think I'm a bitch, but I would just rather you just hit me than be calling me. But you're not finna be calling me no bitch, and I know you look at me like I'm a bitch, and you be in my bed, in my blanket and shit like that, just in my bed, just chilling. I just want to go to sleep and wake up. No, you want to get the fuck up out of here. After you fought my mama, stole my car and drove the motherfucker across the country, got arrested for stealing my car, stole my money, I had to bond you out. You fucked that up because you didn't go to court. I had to bond you. Ain't no fucking way in the hell, bro. But that ain't even all the half. I ain't even finished playing it.
Are you taking it as a joke? It's not funny.
Nobody's laughing. We're gonna wake up tomorrow and then what? Wake up tomorrow and then what?
I'm not taking your money.
So what you gonna do?
I'm not leaving. Like, what?
You not what? You not what? Rocky Balboa. Rock. We got Rocky Balboa in this motherfucker, cuz.
You think that shit cute? Stop. Fellas, listen, there's nothing cute or cool about a woman putting her hands on you. She didn't put her hands on you because you got the best dick ever. She didn't put her hands on you because you just got so much swag and she don't want to lose you and she just lost control and you just make her crazy. She put her hands on you because she think you a bitch. She put her hands on you. That's a sign of disrespect, as an act of disrespect. That's why she put her hands on you. There's nothing cute about that. She's disrespecting you. That's why she did it. She didn't lose control. She's not, just don't know what she doing and just lost herself and just so up in her emotions that she can't control herself because she was so emotional about you. She thinks you a bitch and she's going to disrespect you and she put her hands on you. That's why she did it. There's nothing else. Get outside of your fucking ego. Stop thinking with your ego. Stop living through your ego so you can see the world for what it is and you can see things for what they truly are. There's nothing cool or cute about that, bro. Go ahead, play it.
Look at her. Just a fighting motherfucker. All your life you had to fight, huh?
He stopped being.
You loves Harpo, but you killed him dead before you let him beat you. Okay. Y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know this whore. I don't know her. Okay. I barely know her.
Can you stop doing it?
And then went through her damn phone.
Oh Lord, stop it.
Ugly.
He done went through the phone. Yeah, look how he looking sick. Went through the phone. That's why he fucking with her, cause he antagonizing her right now because his feelings hurt. And he just wants some energy. He antagonizing her. That's what he doing. Go ahead, play it.
She fucking the CEO at the damn jailhouse.
Why are you lying?
And they come bail her out.
Can you stop?
She's sending the CEO to the hotel.
Why are you doing that?
Mr. Hughes, too, yep. And he got a
Yeah, he
wife,
probably-
and she probably gonna see this. Yo, Mr. Hughes. Yep. Back at the
He just
jailhouse.
Pause it. So she was locked up on when she tried him, right, on her shit with him. She met a CO, one of the COs. She met him, and he came to her hotel room after Blueface bonded her out. Ain't that wicked? Ain't that ill? Play it.
In New Orleans. Like, what type of bitch? Like, what? You fucking with the CO, cuz? You was in jail for 48 hours. What I want to know is, for real, how you got to bail the bitch out and she fucking the CO? Like, cuz couldn't give you a get out of jail free card?
Why are you saying you fucked me? Like, why you have to say that?
He didn't fuck you?
No.
So how you know what hotel
She
you was
lying
at?
like a motherfucker.
You didn't even know what I was
He was waiting outside your hotel. He called you. You said you enjoyed his company.
Stop it. She lying like a motherfucker. Come on, bro. Come on. The CEO, she was in jail for 2 days, met the CEO, gave him the low to the hotel room. He went, and then she said, I enjoyed your company. And I'm like, come on, cuz. Come on, bro. These hoes. But she doing all that fighting and crying and all that shit every day on live. Like, come on, bro. They be doing the most. Go ahead.
Like, what, in person?
Yeah. You said I was just observing you and blushing. Where the fuck was this happening at?
Babe, why are you, like, doing all this?
Cause they think you just the real solid bitch. They don't know you really a whore, just a whore with tattoos. Like, what type of shit is that? It's crazy, cuz. I gotta
What
bail
you
you out.
think?
Then we got this nigga named Badass. Pick the bitch up
So that's another one.
from her little apartment, wherever. Picked her up,
What are you talking about?
dropped her off.
He's
They
sick.
did Lord knows what. I don't fucking know.
Why are you
Yeah, he was tearing that ass up. That's what he was doing.
Who else we got? We got Terry sending him his whole fucking dick. Whole video, this nigga's dick.
I responded to that person.
Then we got Jarvis. While she was out
That's
on
four.
tour with baddies, Jarvis talking about some stay 2 more days. She talking about, oh, I'm on tour. I can't, I gotta go, I'm on tour. He talking about, let me be your bodyguard. Probably some buff nigga that she like. I'm only airing her ass out because y'all think she a solid bitch. She ain't shit. See, look, y'all know I'm a whore, so that's the difference. You feel me? So it's like she know I'm a whore, y'all know I'm a whore. So it's like
I don't mean to laugh at her. Stop it. I don't mean to laugh at my man because I can see the hurt in his eye. He hurting right now. That shit don't feel good. That shit don't feel good, bro. Why is she still in your bed, bro? 4 dudes, bro. In the span of I don't know how long. My man said you can hear it and it's like, hey, look, I done been there. So I know how my man feeling. I ain't trying to laugh at him, but god damn, bro. Go ahead, finish.
so you know what you get. It's different when you think somebody's not a whore, or like that's like somebody playing like they're the toughest, most gangsters dude in the world, and then you find out they're a bitch on the inside. You feel me? It's more disappointing than if you just already know they're a bitch, or if you already
Pause.
just know they tough.
How do you not know she ain't with the business? How do you not know that she ain't out there and active, bro? You can tell. See, that's why y'all dudes, you young dudes, need to pay attention to the game. See, y'all, let me tell you something about you young dudes, right? And I see comments like this all the time. Because I don't dress like you and I don't wear jewelry and chains and shit no more because I did that shit 10 years ago and I don't have all of the designer and all that shit on, then I must not know what I'm talking about. That old head don't know what he talking about. Playboy, I'm chilling. I got more money than all you little young motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? I just choose not to spend my money on shit like that no more because I've done that already. I've lived that lifestyle already. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm chilling, stacking, investing, bro. So just because you don't, a guy, an older guy or older gentleman is not, dressed like you, that don't mean he don't know what the fuck he talking about. That don't mean he ain't out here still dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? I see a lot of comments like that, like, oh, this old head, this and that. I can get fly and clean and cute and all that shit, but I'm wearing my shit. My shit fly. It's my shit. You see what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. My point is, when somebody trying to give you some game, youngin, all you young dudes, pay attention and listen. I'm not doing this shit to be cute or doing this shit for my help. I'm trying to save your ass from bullshit like this. I got 100 videos telling you what a whore look like. I got 100 videos telling you if the bitch is under 24, she's more than likely a whore. And I don't mean whore in a bad way. It just is what it is. Younger women go through whole phases. She whoring for you, ain't it? How are you disappointed? How do you not see that? Multiple visible tattoos, whore. Alcoholic, which she's an alcoholic because she says she drink too much, whore. Dressed provocatively. She wants male sexual attention, more than likely active. You see what I'm saying? I give y'all 100 signs to see stuff like this. How do you not know that? And I'm not saying for him because he probably don't follow me or listen to me, but I'm just saying the information is out there so you don't have to go through stuff like that. How are you disappointed? Disappointed at what? If a woman, listen, use your head, your common sense. If a woman stole your fucking car and stole your money and drove it way across town, you think she won't cheat on you? If her logic tells her that that's cool, you think she won't cheat on you? Or you think she won't meet a guy and be like, justify it somehow in her head? Or if it's that easy for her to say, you know what, fuck him. I'm finna take his $150,000 car and I'm gonna drive it way across country and I'm gonna steal some money with crack cocaine on me. If she said fuck you to that point, you think she won't cheat on you, bro? Like, you don't have to go through a woman's phone to find stuff like this out. Just pay attention to the way she treating you. And get you a mentor. Get up under some game. That's what I'm here for. But y'all young motherfuckers be worried about if a motherfucker wearing a Miri and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man ain't got no drip. I don't need drip. My bank account dripping. My kids dripping. You see what I'm saying? I'm straight. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. And so you let the game slip you, but then be hurt. I should have listened to you, man. I get a lot of messages like that, man. I thought you was bullshit, and this and that, man. I fucked around. I should have listened to you, OG. I know you should have. You see what I'm saying? Listen to the game. When you got somebody that's going to teach you the game and that's giving you the game, especially for free, because this shit wasn't free back in the day. Take the game and listen and apply it so you don't have to go through shit like this. Look at my man hurting. All that time, all that energy, all that money invested. And she fucking for free. Fucking the jail. Ain't knew the dude 2 days and fucking him at the hotel room. This dude, that dude. They ain't got to do nothing, but he the sucker. See, he realizing that he's the sucker in the situation. He's realizing that. And this is how y'all do the whole Pookie and Ray Ray shit. Oh, the Pookies and Ray Rays, they get out of it. They be suckers too. The sucker. And he a gang member for real. He from LA. He a kid schoolyard crip. He from a real gang. He a crip from LA. A real member. And you know, LA, you can't, you know, with LA politics and all that, you can't be fake claiming they gangs. You're not gonna be, unless you paying them and shit like that, you're not gonna be a rapper that's faking the funk claiming an LA gang like that. They don't even play that. You see what I'm saying? But he a schoolyard crip from Los Angeles. He a gang member for real, a street cat. So, and he's still the sucker. Y'all be so worried about Pookie and Ray Ray's and Pookie's and Ray Ray. He got her heart, and Pookie and Ray Ray, and she chasing the alpha, and she fucking in regular COs that got a regular job that make $40,000 a year. That's who she fucking. So this just goes to show you, and I know that because I'm from that world. I be trying to tell y'all, it ain't the Pookie and Ray Ray. It ain't that they just the most alphas people and they got all the game. No, because they get taken advantage of too. I got cousins that'll kill you, man. I got homies that will smoke you. But they bitch run circles around them, bruh. Run circles around them. You see what I'm saying? The biggest simps when it comes to women in the world. But in the streets, they rough and tough and all that. You see what I'm saying? That shit don't mean nothing. Y'all need to cut that Pookie and Ray Ray and Tyrone shit out. This just goes to show you. And my man is a real guy. He a gang member for real. He a gang banger for real. He ain't no fake gang banger. You see what I'm saying? But finish playing it.
That's why I'm doing her like this, because she really had a nigga fooled. She's a good actor. That's what she is, cuz. I'm going to put you in a movie. All right?
She had you.
I need you in a Blues Fishing Soul.
Now, she in my man bed after she beat him up, after she called him a bitch, after she stole his car, after she stole his money, after she beat up his fucking mama, after she fucking dudes, after she in jail for skipping bail and fucking his money up the first time because he paid for the bail the first time. So he bonded him. He bonded out again in New Orleans, and when she out of jail at the hotel, she fucked the CO. How disrespectful, like how much more disrespectful can you get? And guess what? As from the time that I'm recording this podcast right now, a video just went up of her and him laying in the bed together, and she rubbing all on him, like just went up together. Today. You see what I'm saying? Crazy. So I'm scrolling TikTok, right? So I'm like, he gotta leave her. Ain't no way. I'm scrolling TikTok, and guess what I see? Some dude done call himself exposing her. Play it real quick.
That time I met one of the baddies from the South.
So this her. That's her, right? You know what's crazy about that? That's a regular working dude. That dude's he's square. And when I say square means not a street person. So when I call you anybody, if you hear me using the term square, that's what that means. A person who's not a street person, who's not in the streets. He is square. He got a regular warehouse job. He got the yellow vest on and everything. I went on his TikTok. That's who she fucking. That's one of the dudes who she fucking, regular dude. He got big money, millionaire, gang banging crip, schoolyard crip from LA. Real gang member, Pookie and Ray Ray. And she fucking a dude that make $30,000, $40,000 a year with waves and shit. See what I'm saying? So now what? It's crazy. Look, women who be cheating on you, let me tell you something. When women be cheating on you, they be doing the most. She doing all that crying every day, crying and fighting, and you know what I'm saying? While she's doing her thing. Nothing but whole tears, whole flu. They be cheating like a motherfucker. Snot coming out. They know, I just love you so much. I ain't never gonna leave you. You know why they say they ain't never gonna leave you? Because you the only one that's gonna deal with her cheating. No, it ain't. Take your ego out. Remember, take your ego out your asshole, right? Take your head out your asshole. It ain't because you got the best dick. Because if you had just the best dick in the world, they wouldn't be cheating on you, bro. They wouldn't be going here and here and here and there and then coming back to you. It ain't because you got the best dick in the world and you just different and you're just swag. It's just this and you just this gangster and you just this gang banging street dude with this or no, bro. It's you. She knows you the only. It's hard to find a motherfucker that's gonna deal with her bullshit and deal with her cheating and shit like that. That's gonna go through the whole phase with her. That's hard to find somebody like that. How much it take for you to leave you alone? Like, so you gonna be ready to pay her to leave you alone? You going through all this hurt, stressing you out, fucking your career up, fucking your bread up, fucking your money up. She fucking regular dudes. Ain't no motherfucking way in the hell I'll be a celebrity and a bitch fuck a dude that work at a warehouse. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in the hell. But you know what I say? When you supposed to, and it's just some game, fellas. Listen, I know y'all don't like to do y'all think everything's simping. Y'all think everything is just, you think if you do something nice for a woman, if you think you breathe life into a woman and you make her, you upgrade her to a certain level, y'all think that's simple, right? But I'm gonna let y'all think that, right? When you have a chick who's insecure, who's not confident, she's clearly insecure and not confident because she wear the fake lashes. She basically a Miss Potato Head, right? When you have a chick who's not confident, insecure, self-esteem issues, trauma, it's easier for her. It's easier for the common dude to crack her. It's easier for just the average dude to get at her and spit at her and make her feel good about herself. That's why I tell y'all, that's why I teach you guys to breathe life into your bitch. Breathe life into your woman. Excuse me, not your bitch. And you shouldn't, if you got a woman that you can't love, you shouldn't refer to her as that, right? Even when you talking to your homies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's just a bitch, you just fucking cool, right? But you're supposed to breathe life into the women that you fuck with. You're supposed to upgrade them. I'm not saying put them on a pedestal, but you want them to be confident. You want them to have self-esteem. That way, the average Joe can't even get at her. You know how y'all be seeing certain chicks and you try to get at her and be like, ugh, and they damn near like, ugh, you fucking get your dirty ass off me. Ugh, I would never fuck with a dude like you. You know why they act like that? Because it's a player that got her thinking like that. She loyal to a player that got her walking on cloud nine. You're supposed to have your women walking on cloud nine and not down in the dumps, because down in the dumps is where the warehouse workers at and the average dudes at. And that's the common dude, and it's more common dudes. And if your girl is on that type of level, anybody can crack her, bro. She open, she accessible to anybody. You want a woman who's not accessible to anybody. And it's not your job. It's not your job to get her to that level. It's ideal if you have a woman who's already there on her own, but you can contribute to that level of self-esteem, and you can contribute to that level of confidence, and you can contribute to that level of loyalty. And I be trying to teach y'all how to do that. But y'all come from this old red pill bullshit where you think everything is simping. You see what I'm saying? You want to upgrade your woman, bro. You want your woman on cloud nine. I tell my women, heaven on heels. So average dude try to fuck with my woman or woman that fuck with me, I don't even be worried about that. It's like, I know if a dude get one of mine, he a player. Unless it's a situation to where, because sometimes when you won't commit to a woman, sometimes when a woman leave you and you won't commit to her and you kind of too player with your shit, they run off to something a little bit, not a little bit, but they run off to the opposite because they don't want to be reminded of you. But they always come back anyway. But if a dude get my chick and he scoop her and he gone, I know he a player. If she don't come back, I know she a player. I know he a player. You see what I'm saying? Because the average dude ain't gonna crack mine unless they vulnerable. If I do something to make them vulnerable or something like that. You see what I'm saying? But she just getting cracked by average dudes, and you're a millionaire, bro. Hit song, famous, can get any woman you want right now. You see what I'm saying? But again, these women that be doing all that, doing all that crying and sniffling and you know, acting an ass and hitting on you, acting crazy in public in the name of love and all that shit. They be doing the most cheating. They be with the most bullshit. Tearing your house up and popping up and acting all crazy and shit. That's game. That's an act. That's bullshit. All right, so what can we learn from Blueface, right? And Chrisean Rock. What can we learn from this, fellas? Number one, check your fucking ego at the door. Check your ego at the door. The most attractive thing to a toxic woman is a man who she believes will deal with it. Again, the most attractive thing to a toxic woman, the thing that get her pussy wet, the thing that gives her the googly eyes, is if she's sitting on a date with you or she's talking to you and she sees that you're the guy who she can dump her toxicity on. If you are the toxic dump, that's the thing that gets her attracted. Check your fucking ego at the door. It's not your swag. It's not your dick. It ain't how much money you got. It's not that you just great leader. You just this masculine, attractive man with a six-pack and a nice car. It's the fact that you are willing to put up with her bullshit. With a toxic woman. I have several videos of how to spot toxic women. I think I may do a podcast maybe next week. Drop in the comments if you want me to do that, or what a true toxic woman looks like. But I think I've done it enough. If I haven't, at this point, I break it all the way down. But check your ego at the door, right? Your ego will tell you. Your ego gonna tell you the man. It's this, it's that. You the man. It ain't the fact that you the sucker. Your ego ain't gonna let you see that you the sucker. You the duck in the situation. You see what I'm saying? When you remove your ego, you have to ask yourself, are you that dude? Right? Are you that dude? Or are you that dude who's willing to put up with it? You see what I'm saying? Are you that dude, or are you that dude who's willing to put up with it? You see what I'm saying? And if you see a toxic woman, women let you know by the things that they do and say that they toxic. You see what I'm saying? They let you know this. I've had women tell me all type of shit. Oh, I'm the type, I'll pop up to a dude crib if he ain't answering the phone. That's toxic. You see what I'm saying? They let you know by the things that they say early on, because they don't realize that they saying toxic shit, because they know you think it's cute. You see what I'm saying? Check your ego at the door. That's first things first. Number two, and this is deep, pay attention to this. There are levels to submission, fellas. It's levels to submission. What do I mean by that? King Gray, what you mean is levels to submission? It's levels to this shit, baby boy, right? You have sexual submission and you have non-sexual submission. Sexual submission is sexual favors, them submitting to you sexually, doing whatever you want, no resistance, them giving themselves to you completely and fully sexually, right? And then you have the non-sexual submission, them following your lead, them serving you, them doing things for you, them giving you all of their time and energy and making their life about you and helping you get to a certain point. You see what I'm saying? Basically, them letting their guard down and letting you lead them and be up under, basically your authority. So you got sexual submission and you got non-sexual submission. The thing with young guys, especially young guys who have big egos and young guys who don't know any better, they don't understand the difference between the two. Right? And they think sexual submission means, oh, she's submissive to me. Right? Don't be alone. Don't be distracted by just sexual submission. Right? Because sexual submission alone, when it's just sexual submission by itself, and there's outside of that, there's really no submission, right? There's really no, it's a headache outside of that. It's easy. That's easy, especially for a hoe. A woman who a hoe, a woman who a whore, a woman who a thought, a woman who sleep around, a woman who active or going through a hoe phase. Sexual submission is easy. So don't be fooled by that. You think because she get down in the bed with you and she just doing everything in the bed for you, that it's just like, oh, you just got her soul now. No, bro. No, don't get it twisted, bro. Right? And sexual submission with a woman who's toxic, right? With a woman who's toxic, it's more intense. And they do that on purpose. They make the sex more intense. They make their orgasms more intense. They make themselves wetter. They scratch you in your back. It's just more intense, right? Because they know that they have to overcompensate for them nigga. They finna treat your ass like shit on the outside and drag you, and you're gonna be a toxic dump. And so that's how they get you and reel you in sexually. Because again, it's easier to do it that way. And men are open. It's easier to open up a man sexually. You see what I'm saying? Right? When a woman submits to you, non-sexually in a non-sexual way, you're not gonna have a lot of problems from her. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, with toxic women, they usually submit to you sexually and not non-sexually. They're a headache non-sexually. You see what I'm saying? And they have to overcompensate in the bedroom in order to keep you hooked and keep you in. Because if Chrisean Rock or whatever her name is took the sex away from him, he wouldn't deal with her. If she treated him like that and then took the intense sex away, she wouldn't deal with him. And you know, she was on live sucking his toes and all type of shit. So to him, he got her because he got her to suck his toes and do all this shit and be all crazy sexually and shit. That's easy for a hoe to do because it ain't nothing new to them. That's easy for them to do. But what's not easy is for her to let you lead her properly. You know what I'm saying? Let you lead her. You see what I'm saying? You know, bring you peace and serve you and make her life about you and y'all and pour into a healthy pot to grow. That take effort. It don't take effort for a hoe or a thought or a promiscuous woman to please you sexually. That don't take no effort. You see what I'm saying? Most women who don't really have body counts like that or who ain't out there like that, it takes a while to get them to that point, to where they doing stuff like with you, to get them comfortable to a point to where I'm not saying just give you sex, but just to be completely all about you sexually. And there's no holds bars in the bedroom and they just doing all this freaky shit. That takes a while. I'm not saying it take a whole year, but they not going to do that right off the bat like a hoe will. A hoe will give you that shit the first night. Let you fuck her in the ass and do all type of shit, nut on her face and jump off the back from him and spit in her mouth and all this old crazy shit, right? That's hoes do shit like that. Let me not say hoes do shit like that, but any woman who give you herself in that way off the ripper, off the bat, that's easy. You know, and a woman who ain't been there, that ain't gonna be so easy. That's like this picture if you had a virgin, right? If you had a woman that's a virgin, which I don't even know what that is no more, but that's never had sex ever, right? And if anybody has had sex with a woman who wasn't experienced before, it's hard to even fucking fuck them doggy style. They just don't even, you see what I'm saying? They be like, ugh, you nut on them and get it on their stomach. They be like, ugh. But this picture like saying, open your mouth, let me spit in your mouth or something like that. You see what I'm saying? But women who are more active, women who are more experienced, they love it. They open to it. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy for a hoe to be sexually submissive to you. But you have to pay attention. If there's sexual submission and there's typically, you know, and there's no, you know, non-sexual submission outside of that, then the woman is more than likely toxic. You see what I'm saying? You guys want to make sure that you understand the levels and you want to look for non-sexual submission that's not on a sexual level. See what I'm saying? Cooperation that's not on a sexual level, because that's the real shit. It's hard for a woman to go outside, to take from herself and give to you and pour into a relationship part. That's not easy for a woman to do. For a woman to have her own life and she set aside her day to help you with your shit and clean your shit and fucking clean your house and you see to it that you eat, see to it that you have this, help you with your business. That takes real effort, bro. It takes nothing to bend over and fuck and put some lube on and you bust in the ass or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Or get on your knees and suck your dick. That don't take nothing for a hoe, at least. So you got to understand the two and don't conflate the two. Just because you got her doing all type of sexual freaky shit, it don't mean you have her mind, or it don't even mean you have her investment. You want to look for this type of shit outside of the bedroom. I hope you young dudes is paying attention and listening to me. There's levels to submission, right? Now, the third thing, that you can learn from Blueface. Before I say that too, before I get into it, let me say this real quick. Right, toxic women with the sexual submission, they drain you sexually. A toxic woman, they want to sleep with you 3-4 times a day. Even she said she be fucking my man 3-4 times a day. That's the same thing as jacking off 3-4 times a day. You know how they tell you, oh, when you bust a nut, it drains your energy and shit. If you fucking 3-4 times a day, busting nuts 3-4 times a day, that shit draining, bro. You see what I'm saying? They draining you for your energy. They want all your time. They want all your energy. They want. They don't want you out there making all the money and you know, making yourself attractive and building your empire. They don't care about none of that. They just want you. Any woman who just wants you, they don't want the things that come with you. They don't want the success. They don't care. I don't care about your money. I don't care about this. And I know y'all thinking like, oh shit, wait, hold up. I'm not saying a woman is not supposed to give a fuck about your finances and your resources and shit. But when you have a woman who would be okay with you stopping work to kick it with her, that's a red fucking flag. Any woman, if any woman who tries to pull you away from your money or pull you away from your things, especially your money on your job or your career or your whatever's, you know, putting food on the table, any woman that tries to pull you away from that in the name of giving them some attention or some sexual attention or something like that, it's a red flag, bro. No sane, healthy woman gonna want you to, because a smart woman gonna be like, well, if he missed work, then how we gonna eat? Toxic women don't care about that. They just want all your energy, all your sexual energy. They need you to fill them up because they empty. But you will never, like I said on another podcast, a woman like that, an energy vampire, you will never be enough to fill her up by yourself. This is why Chrisean Rock, Blueface chick, fucking all type of random dudes, regular dudes, average dudes, rappers, fucking warehouse workers, CEOs, millionaires. You see what I'm saying? Because she's empty. And Blueface ain't enough. Blueface don't even have, it ain't his money. Maybe y'all talk that hypergamy shit. Oh, they looking for the best to trade up. No, bro. She empty. And anything that can fill her, she taking it. You see what I'm saying? But they want women who trying to pull you away from shit to give to them, pull you away from your happiness, pull you away from your friends, pull you away from your money to give to them. They usually toxic and empty. You see what I'm saying? And when they don't get this from you, they create drama behind it. It'll be drama. I'm not saying you're not supposed to spend time with your girl and the women you see. You're supposed to give them time. But if any woman is trying to take you and make you prioritize them over you, that's no good, bro. That's a toxic woman. That's the signs of a toxic woman. I think that's what I'm gonna do next week. How to spot a toxic woman, the signs of a toxic woman. Yeah, you know, if they can't get your time, if they can't get that energy from you, they can't get that sexual energy from you, if they can't, you know, if you ain't fucking them 3-4 times a day, then they try to guilt you and shame you, or they either gonna try to create some drama behind it, or create a scene, or act a ass, or they're gonna try to guilt you and shame you. Oh, you don't think I'm pretty, what, you don't think I'm sexy, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? Be careful of the women that's trying to drain you sexually, bro. Especially drain you sexually. Ain't no way you should be sleeping with your girl 3-4 fucking times a day. Ain't nowhere in the hell. That shit draining you. It's a reason that they make fighters abstain from sex before they fight. It's a reason that they make them do that. It's a reason that the champions, it's the reason that the champion guys, the guys who are the champions and who especially in fighting, even in all other sports and shit like that, but fighting, for an example, the guys who top tier and was champions and with the perfect records and shit like that, those guys abstain from sex well in advance of they fight. No holes, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? Women just draining you sexually, just they want to fuck you all day and suck your dick all day and make sure you bust nuts all day. They toxic, bro. You see what I'm saying? Women who want you, women who healthy, they want you to be great outside of them. And they encourage you to be great outside of them because that's what's attractive. You see what I'm saying? That's what's attractive. To a healthy woman, it's attractive when you great outside of them. To a toxic woman, it's all about what can you do for me? How much energy you can give me. Fuck how you look outside of me. It's what can I get from you? You see what I'm saying? So that's number 2, the levels of submission. There's levels to submission. You guys have to understand that. Number 3, right? The third thing you can learn from Blueface is you never feed a toxic scumbag bitch. You never feed her. You don't feed her energy. If you feed her anything, just dick and that's it. But I would say keep your dick out of them if you recognize it. You see what I'm saying? But you never feed a scumbag bitch, not food or money, right? Because you just make them a bigger leech. You just make them, whenever you feed something, it grows, period. Whatever you feed grows. If you feed a healthy person, it's gonna grow. If you feed toxicity, the toxicity gonna spread. So when you feed or you give money to, you financing a toxic woman, when you feeding a toxic woman, you ain't doing nothing but making her more toxic and amplifying her toxicity. You see what I'm saying? That's all you doing. We learned that in the streets. You don't feed busters. You don't give busters game and you don't feed them because they don't deserve it, because it's gonna make them bigger busters. You see what I'm saying? Don't break bread with snakes. You don't break bread with busters. Don't feed them. So if you got the sack, or if you got, if I'm gonna use a street analogy, and then I'm gonna use a corporate analogy too. So if you got the sack, if you got all the work, and you know a dude be running off on people, be robbing people, don't be paying people back, you don't feed no dude like that, because you ain't gonna do nothing but finance his bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You starve dudes like that out. You make sure they ain't getting over, they can't eat. Because when they eat, and now they got the money to do more bullshit. They can finance their bullshit now. You see what I'm saying? The same with the corporate world or the regular world. When, let's say, like credit card applications, right? A buster to the credit card application people or the credit bureaus is the people who got defaults, who default on their loans, who don't pay people back, who got collections and all that. They not finna feed you. Why would they feed you? You see what I'm saying? Why would a job hire you and your resume bad and you look like a bad person? Why would a landlord rent to you? They don't feed busters and suckers either. So you shouldn't either. And you should never feed no scumbag bitch, because you're just going to make them a bigger scumbag. You're going to radiate and you're going to amplify their scumbagness. You're going to amplify their toxicity. Whatever you feed is going to grow. And it's also going to be hard as fuck for you to get them to leave you alone. And they ain't going to do nothing but fuck your money up and fuck your money up and fuck your money up. You see what I'm saying? Right? And if you try to quit a woman like this, if you try to quit a woman who is toxic and you've been feeding her, especially giving her money and food and shit like that, especially feeding her that energy, when you feeding her toxicity, and you try to leave her, she's going to become destructive. She going to steal your car and drive it across the fucking country. She going to bust your windows out. She going to disturb your neighbors. She going to call the police on you over some bullshit. She going to say you hit her and all type of shit. She going to become destructive when you try to leave her, bro. You see what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. Never, ever feed a scumbag bitch. You never, ever feed a toxic woman. Now, the last thing, and I'm going to get up out of here. The quality of your life is directly dictated by the women you choose to entertain. I'm going to say that again. I've said it 100 times. The quality of your life is directly dictated by the women you choose to entertain. If you entertain bullshit, toxic women, your life is going to be a toxic waste. Your life is going to be a hellhole. If you entertain women filled with drama, you're going to live a drama-filled life. If you entertain peaceful, healthy, positive women, they're going to pour into you and you're going to grow on some positive shit. Stop entertaining bullshit women. At this point in my life, I don't even fuck them no more. If I see some bullshit, I'm cool. I jack off before I fuck with a toxic bitch. I will jack off, bro. If I sense a chick is on that bullshit, and again, I'm good at this shit. By this point, I could first conversation, I can tell what's up. I'm done. I'm cool. I don't care how fine you is. I don't care how fine you is, because it ain't worth it to me. You see what I'm saying? These types of women will sack your empire because they don't have nothing to lose. You see what I'm saying? And that's not to say that women who have shit to lose it can't be women who got shit to lose that's toxic. But typically, you know, they'll bring you down, bro, when they ain't got nothing to lose. They don't care. Like this Chrisean chick, she ain't got nothing to lose. And she gonna bring my man down. But anyway, fellas, that ends that, man. That ends this episode of the Captain Saver Bro Show. I'm your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. This episode is brought to you by theplayerclub.vip. Join the Players Club at theplayerclub.vip, or go to saverbroacademy.com for all your course needs. Catch me on social media, King Dreism, KingDreism, or on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts at the Captain Saver Bro Show. Also, guys, real quick, I have a free training that I have coming up entitled "The 3 Secrets to Make a Woman Fall in Love with You." I'm gonna be teaching you 3 secrets to get women to fall in love with you. Free training on August 25th. Click the link in the bio, click the link in the description, click the link in the comments to sign up for the free training. 3 secrets to make a woman fall in love with you. It's your gracious game advisor, yours truly. I'm gone.